The Swift-Kelce cinematic universe is pure chaos sprinkled with glitter. First up, the internet goes nuclear over the ethical billionaire debate as Swift and Rihanna get dragged into a wealth ethics cage match nobody asked for. And then a fashion designer hops on TikTok, claiming Taylor's merch quality is basically fighting for its life.
Have you ever wondered why Taylor Swift's merch sucks so much? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why it sucks so much.
Next, Taylor amps up security to an eye-watering $8 million after stalker scares. And then Travis shows up in a 10 grand outfit fans swear she styled. After that, insiders whisper that their wedding could score a jaw-dropping $70 million broadcast deal. And finally, Mahomes and Kelce's restaurant announces a Thanksgiving event so fancy it might actually outshine the game. One minute people were minding their business, the next minute social media looked like it had been set on fire by fans arguing over who counts as an ethical billionaire, and yes, apparently that's a thing we're debating now. It all kicked off when someone tried to educate the timeline by reminding everyone that celebs like Taylor and Rihanna donate a ton of money and aren't just stacking cash off album sales. Cute intention, terrible timing, because the internet did what it always does. It collectively rolled its eyes so hard it could have sprained something. People were joking that expecting billionaires to be ethical was like expecting pigs to sprout wings, and others acted like the post had to be satire because no way someone meant it seriously. Within minutes, the comments went from light roasting to Olympic-level dragging. And then things got messy. The timeline split into camps faster than a high school lunchroom. Some folks started dragging Taylor, claiming she's the poster child for private jet emissions and that she knows her fans will buy anything she drops. Meanwhile, Rihanna's name popped up with people defending her business empire and her long history of philanthropy, especially through her foundation that's funded everything from climate work to disaster aid. Suddenly, it was Swifties versus Navy, and nobody was playing nice. But the real chaos erupted when the conversation took a sharp turn into race. One user basically said people need to let black communities handle discussions around black billionaires like Rihanna, and that lumping her into generic eat-the-rich commentary without context crosses a line. That shifted the whole vibe instantly. People started debating not just wealth, but identity, power, and who even gets to critique which celebrity in the first place. And right as the internet is still mid-meltdown, we swerve straight into another Swift-centric tornado because apparently the universe refuses to give this woman a day off. So now we've got a fashion designer on TikTok, Mallory, casually strolling onto everyone's For You page like she's dropping a weather report, except the forecast is Category 5 Swiftie rage incoming. She posts this video saying, in the most calm voice ever, that Taylor's merch isn't just bad, it's bad. The kind of bad where you touch a sweater and instantly understand why your grandma keeps yelling about natural fibers.
Have you ever wondered why Taylor Swift's merch sucks so much? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why it sucks so much.
Insiders joke that Mallory basically said the merch feels like the textile version of cafeteria mystery meat. She points out that the company making the merch might be cranking stuff out so fast that Taylor probably doesn't even get the chance to check whether the clothes are wearable or if they'll just disintegrate after one wash. According to Mallory, some of those sweaters are made with what she calls the worst possible blend, like the fabric equivalent of a group project where no one did the reading.
What you need to know first and foremost is all of Taylor Swift's merch is done by this company, Bravado, who is owned by Universal Music Group, whom it was made with 50% acrylic, 50% polyester. It's pretty much one of the worst blends and fibers you can have on a sweater. They had two natural fibers they could have very easily used here, which are cotton and wool, but instead they did the acrylic to mimic wool and they did the polyester to mimic cotton. Why? Because they're much cheaper.
She claims the fibers shed microplastics forever, as in till the end of time, so you're basically leaving a trail wherever you go like a sparkly but eco-hostile fairy.
Well, both of these are synthetic fibers. They're both plastic. They're both made, from oil, which is non-renewable. They shed microplastics when you wear them forever and ever. They'll never biodegrade. You can literally have them existing.
And don't even get her started on the folklore cardigans, because she says the quality has gone downhill while the price is sprinting upwards like it's training for the Olympics. She suggests those $70 cardigans probably cost less than a takeout order to make, which, yeah, good luck telling that to fans who'd sell a kidney for anything with Taylor's name on it. TikTok commenters jumped in with the energy of people who just witnessed a celebrity get roasted in public. Some were horrified. Others were like, finally, someone said it, and a few looked personally offended on behalf of yarn itself. But of course the Taylor Swift chaos train refuses to make a single stop, because immediately after that merch meltdown, we're suddenly hearing about her security ballooning like she's entering her villain era. One minute people are arguing about sweaters, the next she's stepping off a plane in New Jersey looking like a top-secret government package being transported under maximum shade. Witnesses say she had a giant black umbrella over her, while her team held even more umbrellas around her, like a human nesting doll of privacy. She's dressed super low-key, black tee, gray pants, the kind of outfit you wear when you want to disappear into the background, but you're also a global superstar who literally cannot disappear. From there, she heads to a fitness studio near her unbelievably massive Tribeca mansion, probably trying to get a workout in without someone trying to guess what album she's referencing based on her leggings. Insiders say she and Travis Kelce have now pumped an extra $2 million into their already hefty protection budget, taking it to a jaw-dropping $8 million. At that price, her security team better be doing parkour, coded more signals, and maybe even providing emotional support snacks. This isn't just for when she's attending Travis's games. This is full-time, every day, please don't breathe in my direction unless invited protection. And honestly, she needs it. The security upgrades come after a series of creepy stalker incidents that would make anyone considering building a moat. Back in September, she got a 5-year protection order against a man who kept popping up at her LA home, claiming bizarre things that no normal human should be claiming at someone's front door. And while Taylor is building Fort Knox 2.0 around her daily life, Travis is busy dropping $10,000 on an outfit like he's starring in Queer Eye NFL Edition. Fans are convinced Taylor had a hand in picking the fit, because honestly, the man showed up to the Chiefs-Bills rematch looking like he just stepped out of a luxury menswear catalog titled How to Stunt on Your Ex's Entire Family Tree. He rolls into Highmark Stadium in this custom Tom Ford suit that probably costs more than most people's cars, paired with a turtleneck so smooth it could talk its way out of a parking ticket. The color was this moody gray-green that screamed, "Yes, I lift weights, but I also read hardcover books and sip overpriced matcha." Then he added loafers that run almost $2,000, sunglasses pushing $1,000, and a Louis Vuitton suitcase that could pay someone's semester tuition. Insiders joked that Travis didn't walk into the stadium, he glided in like a man whose credit card has never been declined. Social media immediately lost its mind, with fans analyzing the outfit like it was a secret Easter egg drop in a Marvel movie. They're saying the turtleneck felt very tailor-coded, like she whispered, "Wear this, it'll break the internet," before he walked out the door. Meanwhile, the actual game happened, though you wouldn't know it with how much attention the man's wardrobe got. The Chiefs lost 28-21, Josh Allen continued his regular season habit of tormenting Patrick Mahomes, and everyone pretended not to notice the existential crisis happening on the Chiefs sideline. But Travis still owned the pregame moment, proving NFL players now need to bring both a playbook and a lookbook. And as if that wasn't dramatic enough, now we've got Hollywood execs practically drooling over the idea of turning the Kelce-Swift wedding into the pay-per-view event of the century. Apparently, streaming platforms are already circling like hungry seagulls at a beach picnic, whispering about a potential $70 million broadcast deal. Yep, $70 million. For a wedding. At this point, if these two sneeze in sync, someone's trying to trademark it. Insiders say big-name platforms have been holding all kinds of top-secret meetings, trying to figure out who gets to slap their logo on the biggest I do moment America's seen since a royal couple waved from a balcony. One exec even compared it to the Super Bowl, but with better hair, shinier outfits, and fewer grown men yelling at TVs. They're already dream boarding global distribution, merch tie-ins, promotional strategies, the whole circus. But the catch? None of this moves an inch unless Taylor signs off, and insiders swear she's not just cautious, she's Fort Knox level guarded about her private life. Apparently she's not trying to turn her vows into a commercial break, no matter how many zeros get tossed at her. Meanwhile, analysts are predicting the viewership could rival actual royal weddings, with some even joking that countries might declare national holidays so people can live stream it in peace. Still, people close to the couple insist everyone needs to calm down. According to them, Travis and Taylor are focused on, being engaged, not turning their big day into the Olympics of celebrity broadcasting. For now, it's just all very expensive speculation floating around in the Hollywood atmosphere. And speaking of expensive, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are treating Kansas City like it's their personal Thanksgiving runway because their restaurant, 1587 Prime, is about to host the most bougie turkey day the Midwest has ever seen. This place is gearing up like it's preparing for the Met Gala of mashed potatoes. They've announced they're opening their doors on November 27th at 2 p.m., and the second that hit social media, fans started acting like they were trying to get Beyoncé tickets, refreshing screens, setting alarms, texting group chats like, "If I don't get a reservation, bury me in stuffing." Inside the Lowe's Hotel, the restaurant is buzzing like a pressure cooker. Chefs are doing test tastings with the intensity of people defusing bombs. Decor teams are sprinkling fall vibes like Pinterest witches, and staff are rehearsing table service as if Patrick Mahomes himself might throw a challenge flag if someone forgets a butter knife. The vibe is Art Deco meets Please Don't Spill Gravy on the Marble, with candlelit tables and live music making guests feel fancy enough to momentarily forget the Chiefs' record. And yes, the menu is unhinged in the best way. There's a big red Wagyu burger inspired by Andy Reid, a Mahomes ketchup flight, because the man's condiment loyalty is legendary, and cocktails like the Showtime and the Red Sea, which basically lets you drink the Chiefs' brand identity. Travis and Patrick are deeply involved too, attending tastings, approving decor, giving feedback like judges on a Michelin star reality show. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.